Good morning, folks. Yes, I'm on a windy, grey Blackpool promenade this morning. I'm just by Yates, what was Yates, South Shore. That is looking so sad. Those broken windows at the top there. I hope someone takes this on and loves it. Beautiful, beautiful Art Deco building, and it's now sat here like this. Such a shame. So I just thought we'd pop out, as we had Storm Agnes in town last night. I didn't want to go out in the dark. It makes it difficult to see anything. So I thought we'd pop out this morning. It is about 9:15. High tide is not fully in till, I can't remember actually. I think it's about 11-12 o'clock. But it's on its way in anyway. See Blackpool Tower over there in the distance. So, did Storm Agnes hit where you live last night? No, to be honest, I don't think it was as fierce as was originally predicted. I really don't. Yesterday, apart from the odd bit of rain, was quite a calm day, and I just don't think that it really was as fierce as predicted. Bit of a letdown as storms go, and we all know I love a good storm. Here we are, look at this. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. You know, people call Blackpool, I've seen it on social media, people's comments, I will come to Blackpool if you pay me, it's a dump, this, that and the other. Well, can you do this where you live? Can you come and stand here on a Thursday morning, look out across the sea, see the tower, the big wheel, looking forward to all the excitement of a big firework display on Saturday, Christmas by the sea coming, light pool. Have you got all that in your town? I mean, you may have other things, like, you know, I adore Wales, North Wales. I love the countryside, I love the rolling hills. Scotland is an amazing place, I've been there a couple of times. Absolutely fantastic place to be. And then I come home to Blackpool, and you know, we have different points of beauty. We have problems like any other town. Nowhere's without problems. You can tell you're getting into the autumn weather now, what we locals call illumination weather. because this is what it does. But we love it. It's a fantastic place to be at times. Not without its problems, I know. And I do feel there are certain areas that could do with just demolishing and starting again with. And I live here. You know, on this channel I will show you the good and the bad. It's not all about, you know, being perfect. But look at this. It's clean. That's because there's no tourists here this morning. There's no nappies all over the beach right now. Well, the dustbins get emptied in the morning and the litter pickers are out in force. It's a lovely place to be. It really is. It's just lovely. And yet people can be so dismissive of Blackpool. And do you know that the illumination switch on this year saw about 80,000 people come to the event. It was crowded. It was amazing to see it like that. It really was amazing to see. But by God, it was busy. Hear the wind whistling behind me, actually. It's lovely to be out here like this. Absolutely amazing, amazing weather. I know not everyone will agree. I love it when it's like this. Absolutely brilliant. I best not walk too far up here because my car's parked down by Yates's, and however I walk up, I've got spray in mind, I've got to walk back again. And with my body riddled with arthritis, it's not always that easy. And now we'll be at the time, whoa, look at that, when all the starlings are murmurating again soon, which is an amazing sight to see. I have done a video on it in the past, and I'll be out there this year. Look at those, beautiful. And of course we have our seagulls, well, herring gulls, really. Love them or hate them, they're part of Blackpool and they will nick your chips. There we go. Bit of information there. This is obviously where St Chad's Hotel was, with the big blue hoardings behind it there. And this is going to be a brand new shiny hotel. And then once it is built and operational, I believe then that the Lindeen will be demolished. It's going to take a few years, obviously. It's not going to happen overnight. But yes, the Lindeen is part of this whole development. Let's go have a nosy over there, because as you all know, I covered the demolition quite closely, and there are a series of videos on the channel. And this is what is going to be here. And it's nice to see. They're putting some trees at the front as well, a bit of landscaping. Nothing to see here at the moment. They're just letting the ground settle from the demolition. But that is where St Chad's Hotel stood. I don't know if you've ever noticed these bicycles up on these poles over here. That's outside St Chad's. Although that one's got a broken bit. Must have been that wind, because it was alright last week. But yeah, look at this. Bicycles! So there are some cycle paths down this end and down Bloomfield Road, you shared with the pavement. On the pavement. Oh, sorry. So there are some cycle paths down this end. And all the way along a lot of Bloomfield Road, actually, you share the pavement with the pedestrians, which doesn't always go down very well, because some pedestrians who haven't looked down and noticed that it's a shared space still shout, "Get off the pavement!" To which you then have to correct them. It's really annoying. We need more cycle paths in Blackpool, to be honest, because it's a dangerous place trying to cycle on the road. I should know. Like I say, Blackpool still needs a lot of TLC here and there. A lot of these buildings on the front, you know, there are a lot. I mean, this one for a start, Lords, right? It seemed to undergo a load of work. It had all new windows put in, and it was like brilliant. Someone's doing it up. It seems to have been at a standstill now for a good few years. So, I don't know. It's a bit, yeah, not quite sure what's going on there. It's just standing there. Apparently there's a car park on the back. Or at the front. Maybe they're using the front of it. Yeah, I think they're using the front of it. I'm not sure. Anyway, onward and forward. The Royal Carlton. You know, sometimes it's not always that owners of hotels and that don't want to do them up. Sometimes it's financial. We're in a world where we're all competing for, you know, the best accommodation, and some of the older ones are a bit tired and they want doing up, yes. Have you thought that the owners may be struggling financially to actually do that? You know, and I wish them all the best, and I really do hope they get the jobs done that need doing to certain places. I mean, for some of them, it might be a simple case of a lick of paint on the outside. Just make the front look a bit more appealing. For others, I think they're well past any sort of help whatsoever, and they've been abandoned for so long that they just want knocking down, to be honest. But that's not up to the council to do. If it's privately owned, the council really don't have a leg to stand on. There are things that can be done eventually if it gets that bad, but you know, yeah. Now, let me just wander down Alexandra Road, because one, I'm walking directly into that wind. But there's a building over here on the corner, and I'd love to know what it was. You know, obviously a couple of shop fronts maybe, but if anyone at all knows anything about this, let's go over and see it a bit closer. So you can look above the doors, the stained glass windows. You know, I reckon that is such an old building. There's hangers outside for obviously something used to be hung up there. But I'd love actually to know what it was, because it's a shame, and it really does look like. Let's go over this side. So we're on Bolton Street, but there's a bit of signage there. Something department, watches, rock, toys, films, cold drinks. Does that give us a bit of clue about its history? About, you know, what was it before it was? Like obviously a fancy goods store. I mean, it's a cool little building. And I just love all that stained glass that's on it. It just looks so pretty. And it's a shame to see it looking like that. But yeah. So it's on the corner of Alexandra Road and Bolton Street. If anyone knows a bit more of the history about it, I'd love to know. So just to escape some of the wind, I've come onto what looks like a back alley. But it is actually a street. It's called Bolton Street, and I've done it before. I've actually done a full video. I walked the whole length of it. And what I like about this area, a bit of a tale of two cities really. What I love about this area, right, is that you have these little quirky back streets. Like this one here, right? Yeah? Looks like a back alley. No, it's a street. It's actually called Adrian Street, and there's about 4 houses down there. And the rest of it is the backs of the other houses. But yeah. So they are doing a bit of work on Bolton Street. A lot of places have been turned into flats, stuff like that. And this is Hague Road. Again, this was bought at one point and it was going to open and then it never did. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. But yeah. Shame, needs to be done something with. And that over there, it's actually a garage. As much as I believe it is still actually operational, so yeah. Now my mum used to live there for a while. Oh, that wind's coming back round. So it's all resident parking permit holds only this area. So you've got Shore Road there, and the back of Yates. Shore Road going down the other way. Comes out at Lytham Road. Huh. Oh, that wind is a bit evil. So yeah, there's the back of the old Yates South Shore. Used to be an absolutely buzzing place, that. It really did. And it really is such a shame to see such a beautiful, beautiful building empty and unloved. It really is sad to see. There's a little car park there, pay and display car park on Bolton Street. This is Britannia Place. There's some little places there that have been turned into to let properties, and then you've got the Sun Inn. Beautiful old pub that's obviously undergoing a lot of work right now, but yeah, stunning building. And you've got to love the tangerine orange. Right, let me just pop into this little corner here and wrap this video up, because otherwise it'll be 5 hours long while I just walk around chatting to you all. I keep getting weird looks because it looks like I'm talking to myself, but you know, hey, whatever. So at this point I will love you all and leave you, and I do hope Storm Agnes didn't cause you too much hassle last night. Like I say, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Actually, I'm a bit disappointed. So until the next one, I will catch you all later. Bye.